Okay, everybody, go form up over there.
I broke the ship.
Calm down, Bosun.
Bobby's doing a head count, boss.
I'm glad mine is still attached.
You could exchange it for a prettier one, though.
I broke the planet.
You didn't break anything, Bosun.
All our presents accounted for, boss.
I thought they said this part of the planet was geologically stable. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Bob.
What, no welcoming committee?
Maybe we need a new PR man.
Those two must be the welcoming committee.
Hello, I am Yeoman Christopher Pike. On behalf of Viceroy Toasty, I welcome you all to Drusilla.
Viceroy Toasty?
Somebody is stepping up in the galaxy.
It's only temporary. I am Jean Peckard, community representative and owner of the Wild Goose Inn.
It's good to meet you both. I'm John Capaldi. These fellows here are my command crew. This is ship's Dr. Rory Schoffield.
Pleased to meet you.
There's Comm Officer Sylvester Troughton.
Call me Sparks.
Bosun Bill Piper.
Hello.
Over there are Kung Fu Bob, Angus, my chief engineer, and Jack Burton. The really tall, menacing guy over there is Cyborg Steve. Eric and Superfly you're going to have to meet in a little bit because they're on board right now trying to salvage that mess.
It is good to meet you all.
Viceroy Toasty would have come to meet you personally, but he is otherwise occupied.
Check out the Doom Patrol.
Who the hell are the two road guys?
And the chubby guy with the mullet.
Brothers Matthias and Enoch of the Church of Todd, and Barney Haggett, our constable.
Church of what?
Greetings, travellers. I am Brother Enoch, and I bid thee good tidings.
Welcome to Drusilla. May Todd bless you and protect you on our world.
Welcome to Foundersville. And don't step out of line or I'll be watching.
Just like you've watched over all the people who've come up missing these past few months, Barney Haggett.
Oh, get off your self-righteous high horse, G.
Okay, everybody, let's try to keep this orderly.
Oh my goddess.
It's true.
What, brother?
Enough prattle.
Okay, how's it looking there?
Xenite gas made it all the way through to the crew compartments. Gonna take at least 4 or 5 days to do a proper cleanup.
The Klystron intercool arrays are going to need at least 96 hours to cool down before anyone can safely enter the engine room.
Great, so we're stuck here for about a week with nowhere to stay. Wonderful.
I am sure Viceroy Toasty can arrange quarters for you all.
Balderdash, there are more than enough rooms open at the inn for you and your crew.
Look, we don't want to be a bother, really.
It's no bother, it's the least I can do.
If we can help in any way, please let us know. The constable here knows how to contact us. Come, Brother Enoch. We have duties to attend to back at the monastery.
Constable, we'll be passing near your offices on the way back. We could always drop you off.
Stay on the straight and narrow around here, you bunch of spacers.
And you stay on the wagon, Constable.
Calm down, Mr. Pike. Barney won't listen to you anyways.
never turns out good when the local law enforcement starts hanging around with the clergy. Either way, it's getting late. Okay, let's get everybody formed up and start moving towards the end. Miss Peckard?
Please, call me Jean.
All right, then. Jean it is. Tomorrow morning, I'd like to go take a look at the scene of the latest disappearance. Steve, Superfly, stay here and guard the ship.
I'd like to come with you in the morning if it's possible.
Breakfast is at 0700 sharp. You all look like you need some real food in you anyways.
Okay then, after breakfast, we start out.
Now that we have dropped the constable off, maybe you will explain why we had to suddenly leave, brother.
I knew some of what I had read of this Dots of Freedom was true, but the rest I had written off as pure flights of fiction. We have to step up our efforts. The ascension must come sooner than planned.
That will mean more converts, brother, and in itself has become risky. We have enough trouble keeping our efforts concealed as it is. Do you really think Dr. Freedom is a legitimate threat?
Maybe not Dr. Freedom, but that thing that came down the loading ramp of the ship is, brother.
What is it, brother?
Death, brother. Death incarnate. And it is as clever as it is shiny bronze. And should it be unleashed against us, I fear even Todd will not be able to save us.
Rest easy, my brother. I have already taken the steps. We shall be vigilant and cautious.
Stargo?
Yes, it's space's slang for star-going cargo.
Don't they just beam stuff around these days?
People forget that beamers are incredibly expensive and use a lot of power, not to mention the AI required.
I remember reading something about a restriction on AI. Shouldn't you be turning in, Doctor?
Please, call me Rory. I've been reviewing this file about the missing people.
I'm glad somebody is on the job.
37 people missing in the local area over the past year. Why hasn't the constable investigated any of these?
He did, allegedly. He blamed gangs, animal attacks, and even labeled a few probable suicides.
Haggett must be drinking some serious zombie piss. Where are the bodies? No signs of violence. No forced entry. How did this dweeb become constable?
Barney was once a great man, but after his wife died, he seemed to just crawl into a bottle.
I almost did for a while.
So, what's up between you and your boss?
That came out of nowhere.
My dad always said I knew how to read people. I saw the sideways glances you were throwing at him back at the airport.
It's a long story.
And roughly 20 meters away in the darkness, away from the open-air cafe attached to the Wild Goose Inn, a lone rogue figure stood. The device he carried hidden in the sleeves of his robes was doing its job very well. The somber face beneath the cloak broadened into a grin as Dr. Schoffield unwittingly revealed some of our greatest secrets.